This year has been really weird because of COVID. We've been in and out of school, but I think we've done really well as a senior class. We've all gotten through it. We're almost done. So I'm super excited, and I'm so thankful for Broken Arrow and what they've done for me, and I'm so excited to see where all of us go in the future.
My time at BAHS has been really incredible. I never thought that senior year would look like this. So many incredible things have come from senior year. Like, I have relationships with people that I never thought I would have, and being able to take those little moments and not take them for granted like I used to junior year. And like, we have such an incredible class, and we go to such an incredible school. And so to be able to spend time with those people whenever I can is just absolutely incredible, and I wouldn't want to spend my days anywhere else.
It's really bittersweet to be a senior. It's our last year to do this, but I'm grateful to have such amazing classmates. I just feel very blessed.
So I do theater. So last year, whenever we didn't expect COVID to happen, you know, things got canceled, several events got canceled, prom got canceled, and none of us really expected this. So this year, I think I'm really trying to appreciate the moments we are at school and we are participating in events and shows.
We've been through what seems like some of the greatest turmoil that's ever been seen for a high school class. We've stood strong in it. We found ways to make it our own. And I think that's what I would say, you know, not just to the senior class, but to all of the classes here at Broken Arrow High School.
So last year in Pride, I took everything for granted because there wasn't a pandemic. But I'm really glad that we got to do something this year. Like, at least we got to do something.
But this year, like, I'm getting a full season of track. So like, I've never been able to like be there every single day and practice with them every single day. So it's exciting to see like the progress that I'm making and like how much better I'm getting from like sophomore year, which is the last time I really had a track season.
I mean, what we have been able to do has been pretty good, but it does stink that we haven't been able to do as much as we had hoped, you know, like growing up and everything. I'm trying to really just make the most of it and just go to as many events as I can that we do have.
I think one of the hardest things about COVID is like growing up when you're a kindergartner and you see all the high schoolers and you see senior year and how it's just the best year of these high schoolers' lives, and then we get to our own senior year and it looks a lot different. But I think it's taught me that you just have to adapt and really make the most of it, of your situation, because we could just take the senior year and we could say it sucked, or we could just, you know, go with the flow and make the most of it.
With show choir, like, COVID has kind of demolished it because of, you know, usually by this point we would have had competitions and we would be in our competition season, but then again it's also kind of brought us together because it made us like realize what we've got is so great.
So I think COVID really, like, as a whole affected the football team state championship. You know, that's the goal every single year, but I think COVID this year especially brought us closer together, made us really want to work towards that goal. Obviously, we didn't get the result that we wanted, but at the end of the day, I think us seniors at least could all leave on the note that, you know, we knew that we were working as a unit and trying to get to where we wanted to be.
We've had to postpone the musical twice now, so that's been a bit difficult figuring out a new rehearsal schedule all the time. It's a lot of pressure on all of us. But it's just best to keep a positive mindset. I think that's the only way to really get through it.
My junior year got cut short for soccer. We only played 3 games, and we were doing pretty well, and we probably could have won state.
I feel like the biggest thing that's changed this year is the football games, because we've all had to be like separated, and usually in football games, like, we're all having fun, like jumping around together.
So the biggest change for me this year from COVID would be during volleyball season. We had to wear masks every time we were off the court, and then like we couldn't even high-five our own teammates. So that was kind of weird, not being able to get close while we're like on the court and off the court.
Probably this year made me realize how much I took for granted, like being around my friends and getting to hang out with them all the time. And it also made me take for granted like being around family and stuff. COVID really hit kind of crazy, and I just realized how much family means to me.
So because of COVID, we didn't do any trips for Pride. It made it seem a little tough at times, but it definitely made us feel like closer as a family.
Doing gym night is really fun, and I'm glad they're making it to where we can still do it, because I mean, even the weather got in the way. So I really appreciate everything that BA has done to make it as normal as possible.
I think that everyone should live in the moment because this year's really changed and it's a lot different from last year, and I take a lot of stuff for granted, stuff like prom and graduation, and so like the little things will make everything better and like focus on those.
Yeah, I'd probably say dances were probably my favorite throughout high school. They were really fun. You could go with your friends, get ready, like just, I don't know, it was a lot of fun. I feel like everyone was able to like get out of their shell. A lot of people that like you wouldn't really see talking in classes, you'd always see them dancing at dances and stuff like that, and it was just a lot of fun.
So I would just tell myself to keep being positive, because that's really what's got me through all of this, is just to be happy and not focus on all the bad things.
This year's just been really different for yearbook. We've really struggled with like getting like events, but we've just tried our best. We've just tried to stay positive and we've made it work. And this yearbook's definitely going to be different, but it's going to be one to remember, and I think everyone's going to love it.
Looking forward to graduation. You know, just another drop in the bucket, and you got more things to look forward to. So,
if I could say something to my senior class, I think I would just tell them, high school is supposed to be fun and all, but these aren't going to be the best years of our lives. You know, we missed out on a lot this year, but there's still so much waiting for us. Like, we've still got so much left, so much more fun left in our lives.